heading to the Celtic Music Festival, she says Celtic, here at St. Augustine, Florida, and we're going to go around and ask people if they've had any encounters with the leprechauns.
On some leprechauns and fairies and fae, if you have any encounters with them.
Absolutely. Leprechaun history has been in my family for decades. Mischievous? Yes. When you have a mischievous leprechaun, what my grandmother taught me to do, you put a thimble full of whiskey out on the counter, and then he'll go and drink the whiskey, and then he won't bother you anymore. Family leprechauns are, oh goodness. Ask me more questions, please.
Do family leprechauns, do they stay around per generation?
Absolutely. They're just supernatural, I guess.
Or unearthly, you would say, kind of, right?
Oh, no, completely earthly.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
You know, some people try to like trap a leprechaun by putting something under a box, or they try to con a leprechaun to find their pot of gold.
You're not going to con a leprechaun to get his treasure. It's not a pot of gold, it's treasure. Or pot of gold metaphor. Trapping a leprechaun?
Has it been done? Any experiences with leprechauns or fairies or fae?
So I have one experience which is fairies. Find a 4-leaf clover in the middle of the fairy ring. I told them thank you, and I took it, and when I came back the next day there was another one. It was a really wild experience, but I didn't take the second one, I just left it there. Pretty amazing to see that happen 2 days in a row.
I think they took a liking to you, huh?
I think so. I think it's just me staying there and giving them space. Yeah, it's a big part of it.
Just like us, they want the same respect. You showed them respect.
Huge, you know, it's like this is their home. Just need to acknowledge it, and they appreciate that.
Exactly. Well, thank you so much.
No, of course. Thank you for asking.
Encounter with a leprechaun, fairy, or fae?
Fairies. We've seen many fairies. We went to Scotland in 2022. Fairies are buried up in the Highlands of Scotland. Yeah. I think ever since then we've had nothing but good luck too. So yeah.
Any mischievous that you've caught?
Not really. You know, they can be mischievous, but I think they kind of like the fact that we go out and play their Scottish music, and I think that helps. I was asking about fairies and stuff like that from Ireland and Scotland, but we had a lot of strange stuff in Maryland.
Goatman.
Goatman.
You had any encounters of leprechaun?
Not yet.
Not yet. Do you know anybody that has had?
Yes. So my grandmother, when she was younger, was just spending some time at her grandmother's house. And she used to tell stories all the time of leprechauns, and she swears to goodness she saw one in the garden running off.
She might have.
She might have.
That's awesome. Thank you for sharing.